The Supreme Court has ruled in favor of Rivers State over the disputed 17 oil wells with Imo State. In its verdict delivered on Friday, the court decided that the oil well located in Ndoni and Igbema communities belong to Rivers. Joseph Daudu, counsel to the Rivers State government, had earlier prayed the court to give judgment in favor of the state on the grounds that historical evidence from 1927 to date clearly indicates that the oil wells belong to the state. Daudu drew the attention of the court to the boundary adjustment paper of 1976 in which Ndoni and Igbema were confirmed to belong to Rivers State. He also disagreed with the Attorney General of the Federation's contention that the dispute should have been heard in a federal high court rather than the Supreme Court because locals should have testified orally in the matter. According to Daudu, the Supreme Court has original jurisdiction and may easily examine all accessible historical documents dating back to the colonial era to identify which state owns the oil wells. There was previously a political arrangement put in place by the Nigerian government for the revenue from the disputed wells to be shared equally between the two states. However, when Emeka Ihedioha became governor in 2019, a presidential memo directed that all the revenue should go to Imo. The Rivers State government swiftly filed a suit against the presidential directive. claiming land and claiming territory. I hope they will still not take the matter to another level again to say, oh, we don't agree to that verdict. Which one is the highest? Is it the Supreme Court they went to or the Appeal Court? All this is just to continue with their divide and rule methods. Rivers State, Calabar, Akwa Ibom, Delta State are all Biafra land. We know our roots. Nothing has changed. We are still Biafrans. We already know that Igbo will be sacrificed for the federal government to win the VAT case Wike brought against them. Rob Peter, pay Paul, and now Igbo must pay. Nigeria, my country. So now that the oil well belongs to Rivers, it will be good also to give Ndoni and Igbema to Rivers. Imo cannot take the liability of Igbema while Rivers take their resources. They are just trying to prove their point that Imo is not part of Niger Delta, oil producing state. Shame unto Ohanaeze and their cohorts. What do you expect during the so-called creating of states? They cut all Igbo-speaking areas that have oil to form so-called River State. It's not by mistake, it's intentional act to cage the Igbos. Do you really agree to that? This should not have gone to court in the first place. Rivers own the oil wells. Justice is served. After all, Imo and Abia have been included in NDDC catchment areas as good neighbors. Ever since the Supreme Court did their wonders in my peaceful state by imposing the Uzoho Abi na Izodingba, Imo have lost so many of its treasures, both physical and spiritual problems here and there. And up till now, there is unrest in that particular state. So the Supreme is now telling us that Ohaji Egbema oil now belongs to Adoni people of Rivers. Okay. Supreme Court awarded oil wells to Rivers State, but awarded hopelessness Uzodinjo as a governor of Imo State. No wonder there are massive failures in Nigeria law school. UK indirectly injects money into Nigeria via this Abacha loose recovery things to keep Nigeria warm. They know that the economy of Nigeria has sunk deeper into an ocean of vanity. They advise Nigeria to demonize IPOB so as to find reason to keep Biafrans. But this is 21st century. We are not surprised. UK left EU and we never support Biafra to leave Nigeria peacefully. Instead, they keep advising the Fulani terrorists to blackmail IPOB as to find reason to keep Biafrans. We must win at last. Biafra is our last destination. It's either by Biafra or nothing. Politically good judgment. Congratulations to Rivers State. PDP defeats APC at a Supreme Court. An orchestrated action plan to further turn Biafran land into a war zone and then justify the continued mayhem, massacre, pogroms, and genocide in Biafra land. It is also aimed at widening and deepening the antagonism, if any, between the coastal region and upland of Biafra. It is dead on arrival. The same Supreme Court again. You people want to cause war between Imo and Rivers. Ohaji Egbema is Imo State. Hope you take the citizens in that local government to Rivers. After, they will tell us that they are brothers, but they want to steal our oil. Shame on them, greedy people. Fantastic news. Well done to our able Governor Wike. Wike is always defeating his neighbors in court. First Bayelsa State and now Imo State, waiting for Akwa Ibom turn. Unfortunately, the West will collaborate with the North and anytime against the East. This is the aftermath of 1978 National Boundary Adjustment Commission, supervised by Justice Mama Nasa, but directed from Obasanjo's Dudan Barracks that exited all the Igbo's oil-producing areas to Rivers State. Check history before reacting and no insults. It is no news, no hard feelings. Fight between brothers na friendly match. Once Biafra is restored, all these are no case. These ones are so optimistic. They are so optimistic. Let's see how it goes anyway. East is a barren land. The Supreme Court have just served justice. Really? Barren land? And the people are thriving. If it's a barren land, but the people are thriving. But the so-called people who have that oil, go and check their people. Majority of them are lazy. They don't even, if really they are really barren, if the land is really barren, as some people are suggesting it. But when you see the Igbos, they are so industrious and they are rich. They are not beggars. And how do we justify that? How do we equate that the land is barren but the people are doing well? Is it the same oil that belongs to Jigawa? Okay, so much make up for justice in this nation. If half the energy used to secure governorship office against the odds were applied here, Imo State may have been better for it. There's a great gulf between love of self and love of the people in a morally eroding society. They should negotiate and share it instead of this winner takes it all in the court. That is how Cross River lost out its oil wells to Akwa Ibom. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.